Hey everyone, welcome to HopCast.
Thanks for coming back, everybody.
I'm Brad Chmielewski.
My name is Ken Hunnemeder.
And the season is here.
It's here and bright.
Hope everyone's having a great December and buying presents and cheer and
you know how that is, and you gotta go shopping all the time. Well, let's take a break and have a couple drinks. Hey?
Yeah, nice. So
okay. All right.
So today we've got a couple Christmas beers or Christmas themed beers.
Okay, sure. I mean, they're this one's straight up Bell's Christmas Ale.
But the name's deceiving because it's a Scottish ale.
Okay, yeah. I guess this is what their take. This is what Bell's thinks you should drink at Christmas, and it's their Christmased up Scottish ale.
Right.
So we're gonna have one of those,
and then following that up with Hoppin Frog's Frosted Frogs Christmas.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for this. I don't usually have too much from Hoppin Frog. Just it's so close, but yet I don't think to pick it up.
These guys are out of Akron, and they make some great stuff. So if you're overlooking them, pick them up a little bit more because they really have some nice stuff. I've never had this one per se, but in the past they have that Boris oatmeal stout. That's like Boris the Crusher or something like that. It's really, really delicious. So,
but I think we're gonna start with the Bells.
All right.
Yeah. We both have one, so we might as well open it up and pour it out.
All right, sounds good. Let's do it.
That poured out kind of light, ambery brown.
Yeah. I mean, it's not quite a brown ale. A little bit lighter than that. Kind of a ruby-ish color.
You almost want to be able to see through it, but it's not happening.
Wow. And the aroma, big time. That combination you get with butter and brown sugar.
Oh, okay.
I picked that up a lot. Which, by the way, is a combination that I really, really enjoy.
Ken likes the butter.
Yeah, what is it? You can just mix butter and brown sugar and lay it out in a pan, and then all of a sudden you have brittle. Was that how you make brittle? I don't know.
I don't know.
Or no, it's just more of a glaze, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah, my mom was doing that on the stove when I was around the house for Christmas time. I'd just be eating that. I'd be eating it. So this might be a way that I can drink it.
So I can maybe a little bit of spice too. Something. Mm-hmm. There's something else in there. You already drinking?
I'm drinking.
I'm gonna drink now.
The flavor is not the same as the aroma.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, I mean,
I was looking for something sweeter and more holiday cheerful.
It's actually quite dry. Yeah. It has quite a bit of hop bitterness actually, which I wasn't expecting. I'm wondering how they got that aroma to jump out of there when the flavor is so different.
Right. I feel like I've had the taste before, but not the smell.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like a Scottish ale like the Robert the Bruce.
It definitely doesn't speak to me as a Scottish ale. I mean, this to me tastes like kind of a pale ale. I don't know.
Something lagery pale ale about it.
Yeah, I think you're getting the lager notes from it being dry.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a little bit of a lagerish characteristic there, but really not a Scottish ale, and I wouldn't really even consider it a Christmas beer.
There's a lot of trickery going on. Yeah. Maybe an April Fool's ale?
Yeah. Oh, the AFA.
Oh, yes. I guess whenever I hear Scottish ale, I always think Robert the Bruce, because that's the go-to Scottish ale I know.
Around here it is, yeah.
So I'm always comparing Scottish ales to that.
You're thinking, dark malts and kind of a sweeter, maltier flavor, and this just isn't that. I'm actually quite surprised, but I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not. It's a good beer. It's just not really what I had in mind.
It comes in at, what do we say, 5.4.
Okay.
So definitely sessionable.
Yeah, for sure.
There's not a lot of flavor to make it. So, like, I'm not going to get another one.
Yeah. So this might be like, when we were talking in a previous episode about like, if you want to bring a high alcohol beer to make your family more enjoyable, if you have one of those drunk uncles, give them one of these. Don't give them the 10% Belgian beer, but you might be able to have a Bell's.
Yeah. But this isn't. I don't. I'm kind of sad.
Yeah, a little bit disappointed.
Because Bell's does so much great stuff. The Expedition, the Kalamazoo, the
Hop Slam. They got Two Hearted Ale is fucking great. Yeah, so.
And this was pretty new. First time bottled was last year. And what were we saying? We were talking about earlier. It's 100% Michigan barley. So maybe it's the Michigan barley. It's just fucking it up.
Michigan barley. And I don't know. It's just like it seems like a weird style choice. Well, I guess their style choice was Scottish ale. I just don't see that coming through. I don't know.
The label's weird. It's like
a Christmas tree in the middle of a grain field, I guess.
Yeah, there wouldn't be. There'd be snow. What do you?
That doesn't make any sense, Bells.
This label.
We're overall, packaging included, confused by this beer. So I guess we just leave it at that. And
Did they make a beer and we're like, what don't we have? We don't have a Christmas beer. Mark it over that.
Slap some labels on it. Yeah, maybe that's what happened. But I mean, it's still a good beer, so we're gonna finish it up, and we'll be back with some Hoppin Frog, for sure.
I'm ready for something else.
Yeah, let's step it up.
I'm not in the holiday spirit yet.
Yeah, so let's amp this thing up. I hear this thing is great. The Hoppin Frog.
Out of Ohio.
Yeah, the Frosted Frog Christmas Ale.
Right, I know Jess would love the Ohio shout out. So.
Yeah, so
shout out Ohio.
Shout out to Jess
and Ohio, Jess. Yeah.
And this is out of Akron. So these guys make some great stuff. Right, I hear this is also fantastic.
Yeah, we were gonna. You want to pop it open? I'll
sure.
tell a little. We were gonna go. We were on a road trip and we were coming back through Ohio, and we needed a call. We were gonna stop by the Hoppin Frog Brewery, and he said, "Oh, call me up the day before you come. I might be there. I might not." I called him up. He wasn't there.
I had a similar experience. The girlfriend lives not too far from, her parents live not too far from Akron. Also tried to go. They're just like, yeah. I think they answered the phone. They're like, yeah, no, we're not open today. I'm like, what are you doing there?
I think it goes to his cell phone. He's like, nah, I'm at home. Game's on or Top Chef or something. It's like, I'm watching Project Runway.
Who cares if I think I can dance?
So the brewery, I think it's just like a warehouse kind of thing, and he's only there a couple days a week brewing. So. But
they're certainly making a name for themselves, and we're about to see why.
Right.
So let's go ahead and pour this thing out.
So that poured out pretty close to the Christmas ale.
Perhaps like just a shade darker, but pretty close for sure. And
a little less head.
Not too much head.
No.
And the aroma on this one is certainly quite Christmassy and spicy.
Right. That cinnamon and nutmeg is coming out more.
There's a lot of cinnamon. Like I get the nutmeg too. But there's certainly a ton of cinnamon, and I smell some just kind of toasted roast in there.
It's kind of, it just makes your mouth water, like you're going to eat something like savory, like a nice pie, and
it smells great. I'm worried it might be overspiced. I'm just throwing that out there. But
should we try?
Let me find out for sure.
Let's see. Oh. It's spiced.
It's spiced.
But it tastes like apple. Like,
yeah, there's like an apple cinnamon type of thing going on. For whatever they've done to it, like the spice really doesn't necessarily bother me.
No. It's not a burn spice, and it's not a.
Actually, I find it quite good.
No, I feel like you're drinking like a light apple pie.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is a Christmas beer.
Yeah, I mean, this is your kind of prototypical Christmas beer that you would have, like something you could certainly bring home and be like, okay, here, try this to some non-beer people, and they'd be like, wow, oh my god, I can't believe beer tastes like that. I get that all the time.
So, what do you think about this to pumpkin beer? How is it too similar to that, or is it different enough?
I think the difference with the pumpkin ales are there's just a little less of the roasted malts, so it's lighter in body, but a lot of the spices are the same.
Right.
But you're getting like just like kind of maybe a heavier mouthfeel, more of like a caramelly malt in there, darker, like just a heftier beer for like the winter time.
In the Christmas.
Yeah,
kind
as
of
opposed
stuff.
to like a month earlier.
Is the sweeter, like candier.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
You need, I guess, in Christmas you need something that warms you up a little more, and Halloween you want something that's hits your sweet tooth.
Yeah, a little bit like I just think I mean, they're certainly very, very close.
Yeah, no.
But there are
it's
those
only
like
a couple months apart, so.
Yeah, and they're close in their flavor profile and their proximity on the calendar.
Yeah. So somebody could be like, we fucked that up. That's more of a Christmas. We'll see.
Next year. But this is a good one. I like this.
Yeah, this is the most Christmas beer outside of the 2 turtle doves we've featured on the HopCast. So.
Mm-hmm. 2 turtle doves out of the brewery is also a fantastic one to pick up.
Shut up!
Shut up! But yeah, Hoppin Frog, nice job. As always, what I've come to know from them, they've got a great stout. They have fantastic Belgian IPA, all this stuff. They have a lot of different kinds that are bottled.
Right, and they're usually always coming in the bombers, right?
I've never seen anything other than 22, so yeah.
That's the bottle. So if you see them, definitely worth picking up. Don't skip over them like I normally do. I think Ohio.
Yeah, I think Ohio, their labels look awful, and you might skip them over, but don't.
Not everything out of Ohio is bad. Sorry, Ohio. It's the heart of America.
Sorry, Dana. But this, really, really good beer, and we look forward to having more of it.
Out of both of our Christmas beers episodes, or all 4 of them, this is the most Christmas.
The most Christmassy, for sure. Maybe not the best beer, but most Christmassy.
Yeah, I'm liking it.
So, yeah. Cheers. Thanks for tuning in at the HopCast.
Woo!